Hey guys, today I'm reviewing the 2023 Holo Taco birthday collection. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this collection is 3 polishes and they are all magnetics. 2 are based off of her cat's eyes, and then 1 is just for her. Not based off of her eyes. In addition to the polishes, it also comes with a magnetic wand, as well as the long-awaited nail oil pen. So for this collection, magnetics, there's a lot of options you can do with styling, and I did a bunch of swatches for them. So let's see how my attempts went, and I'll let you know what I think about them. Starting off with Menchie Cat Eye, it is a kind of greenish pale sage color. And then Zyler Cat Eye, which is kind of a golden orange color. And finally, Cool Cat Mom, which is a purpley color, but it's got like a dark blue base. And moving right along into the first test, which is just putting on the polishes. And I did 2 coats of the polish with no base coat or base color. I also didn't do a top coat for these, and these are unmagnetized just to see what they look like. And here's a funky little close-up shot of them. Very pretty and sparkly, so it's nice to see some of the other effects going on in the polish. And now it's time to break out the magnets. I set up my magnet with the foam from one of the boxes that I saw on the Facebook page, so good hack there, highly recommend. And the first one we're gonna do is just the classic diagonal stripe. So I'm painting on, for this test I did no base coat, no base color. I did 1, and I put the magnet over the swatch for just 1 minute. Zyler looked like it turned out pretty well. Menchie kept not turning out well, but I think it was because it was always like the first polish in each batch of runs. You can see a little bit of spreading with Zyler mostly, but overall they were okay. Definitely not crisp lines though. And so I'm going to do it again with just a second coat, and then have the magnet on for a minute and see how that looks. Zyler looking real crisp there. And then the last one, Cool Cat Mom, after 1 minute with the second coat. And here they all together. So 2 coats magnetized after 5 minutes with no magnet. And then the close-up shot of them where you can see a little bit more of the stripe. Cool Cat Mom looks like it's not as strong, the stripe, but it is later. And now I'm going to test with a black base color underneath, and for this I'm just going to do the black and then 1 thick coat of the magnetized polish, in addition to 5 minutes under the magnet. And then I'll do a Glossy Taco and do 5 more minutes under the magnet. And I think I had the magnet in a different spot when I put the base coat on for Menchie, so it looked a little bit more spread out, but I'm gonna say that's user error. Zyler looks really nice in the Glossy Taco, and 5 more minutes for Zyler. And look at that, looks beautiful. And finally, same thing for Cool Cat Mom, which I probably could have done a thicker coat with, but I do get a nice line there. I don't know if it's the angle, it looks like sharp, but more dispersed. Like it's harder to see the color difference in a way. But yeah, here they are up close. Looking nice, looking good. And moving on to velvet nails or aura nails, I forget the other name for them. So same thing with this, a black base coat and then a thick coat. And then instead, I'm gonna be moving the magnet around and just holding it around the nail or swatch for about 3 to 5 seconds. And you can see it on Zyler here, some of the where the magnetized part of the polish kind of goes towards the magnet. And I did that just twice around the nail. And then I got too close there. Oopsie. Going in with Cool Cat Mom. Ooh, that shift was really satisfying. And then the top, and then the sides. And here it is. It's hard to see up close like this, but in person there is a difference between the kind of velvet look and then just regular unmagnetized nails. And then now I'm going to use the round side of the magnet, mostly because I forgot what it did. So same thing as the other magnetized rounds, I did a black base coat or black base color, and then I just did a thick coat of the polish and then put the round side of the magnet on top. It was a little bit farther away, but so I pushed it closer. And I'm trying to remember how long I kept it on there. I think it might have been 5 minutes. I think some people do it for shorter amounts of time, but I try not to push my luck and I just leave it for 5 minutes. And then you can see it just makes the spot where the magnet is a little bit darker, so it kind of pushes the magnetized part of the polish away. So a nice effect to kind of like deepen it. And now, after all those, I've decided what I'm going to do for my nails. And starting off with a base coat using a quick dry base. I'm going to be doing, after this, I'll do a black base color. And I'm going to be using Cool Cat Mom for my nails. And I'm just doing one coat black. And I did my thumb first since it was at an awkward angle. So here it is under, after 5 minutes under the magnet, before a top coat, before Glossy Taco, and then I did Glossy Taco and 5 more minutes under the magnet. So each nail is basically getting 10 minutes total under the magnet. Yay! My magnet wasn't quite centered on my nail, so the stripe is a little bit higher up than I intended, but that's okay. Moving on to the middle finger. Ring finger looks good. Okay, now the pinky is done, and here they all are. And as you can see, it's certainly going to depend on your environment, I think, and how you apply the polish. My lines definitely don't look as crisp and as crisp as I've seen other nails look, even after 10 minutes under the magnet. So definitely trial and error and differences in how you're using the polish and your environment will, contribute to how your nails end up looking. Alright, and now using the nail oil pen. So here's my other hand, unoiled. Here is the newly released Holo Taco nail oil pen. It's got a little window on the side, which is nice to see because it's good, nice to know how much oil you have left. My bristles already been broken in. You can see there's still some oil on them. I've been using this for about 2 weeks or so. And on the bottom there's a little on-off. You just have to twist it. And if you depress the button, you can see a good amount of oil comes out. I had to adjust how much I really press down on the button. You usually, once it's fully saturated and you've kind of gotten used to it, typically I don't depress it like more than once in a session, if even the whole button. Usually like half a button or so. And then oiled my nails up, and they are good to go. And then you just click it back off and put the lid on, and that's it. And that is all. Let me know what you think of these 3 new polishes. If you have any experience with magnetic polishes, I only have one, which was the past Holo Taco collection. Let me know if you like magnetics at all anyway. So far they've been funky to work with. The wait time for magnetics is definitely something to think about when you apply them. Clear out your whole day. Not really, but if you got this collection, which color was your favorite one? Mine was Cool Cat Mom, followed up by Zyler. Sorry, Menchie. And if you like this video, if you want to, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And otherwise, thanks for being here. Bye.